Hello everyone, my name is Sankhe. I am student of a SAS Institute of Management Studies. Today I am presenting the PPT of a financial planning. So introduction of a financial planning. Financial planning is the process of managing your finance in a line with your life goal. Life goal can include buying a home, managing your and your children's well-being, saving for their education, or planning for your retirement. A financial planning process involves gathering your financial information, setting life goals, examining your current financial situation, and coming up with a strategy or a plan for how you can meet your goals given your current situation, and further plans and reviewing it. This on an ongoing basis. Meaning of a financial planning. Planning is a systematic way of deciding about the doing things in a purposeful manner. When this approach is applied executively for a financial matter, it is a term as a financial planning. In other words, in a connection with any business enterprises, it refers to the process of estimating a firm's financial requirement and determining pattern of a financing. It includes determining the objective, policies, procedures, and programs to deal with the financial activities. Thus, financial planning involves estimating the amount of a capital to be raised, determining the pattern of a financial example, deciding on the form and portion of a capital to be raised, formulation the financial policies and procedure for procurement, allocation, and effective utilization of a funds. Definition of a financial planning is the process of estimating the capital required and determining its competition. It is the process of framing financial policies in a relation to procurement, investment, and administration of funds of an enterprises. Objective of a financial planning. The first is the determining capital requirement. This will depend upon factors like cost of a current and a fixed asset, promotional expenses, and long range planning. Capital requirement have to be locked with a boost both assets, short term and long term requirements. The second is a determined capital structure. The capital structure is the composition of a capital. Example, the relative kind and proportion of a capital required in the business. This include decision of a debt equity ratio, both short term and long term. The third is a framing financial policies with regard to cash control, lending, borrowing, etc. Importance of a financial planning. Adequate funds have to be ensured. Financial planning helps to ensure a reasonable balance between outflow and inflow of a fund so that stability is maintained. Financial planning ensures that the supplier of a funds are easily investing in a companies which exercise financial planning. Financial planning helps in making growth and expansion programs, which helps in the long run survival of the company. Financial planning reduces uncertainties with regards to changing market trends, which can be faced easily through enough funds. Step of a financial planning. Whether the business is a big or a small, existing or a new business, this function has to be performed. At the time of a promotion, this function is performed by the promoter. The first is a establishing objective, second is a formulating financial policies, third is a forecasting, fourth is a formulation of a procedure, the fifth is a providing of a flexibility. The establishing of objectives. Business enterprises operate in a dynamic society, and in order to take advantages of the changed economic condition, financial planning should establish both short-term and long-run objectives. Financial objective of any business enterprises is to employ capital it whether promotion necessary to increase the productivity of a remaining factor of a production over the long run. The long run goal of any firm is to use capital in a correct portion. The financial objective should be clearly defined. The concern should take advantages of a prevailing economic situation. The second is a formulating financial policies. Financial policies are guides to all action which deals with the procuring, procuring, administrating and distributing the funds of a business firm. These policies may be classified into several broad categories. Policies, the first is a policies growing the amount of a capital required by the firm to achieve their financial objective. Second, policies to achieve and determine control by the parties who furnish the capital. Third, policies which act as a guide in the use of a debt or equity capital. The fourth is a policies which guide management in the selection of a source of a funds. The third is a forecasting. A fundamental required is the collection of a facts. However, where financial plan concern the further and fact are not available, financial management is required to forecast the future in order to predict the variability of a factor influencing the type of a policies. The enterprises formulates. This involves a thorough study of the company's past performance to identify trends. These trends are projected into the future and modifying into account event or a trend expected to occur in the future. The fourth is a formulation of a procedure. Financial planning are both guides which to be executed properly must be translated into detailed procedure. It if a policy is to raise short-term fund from bank, then a procedure should be laid to approach the lender and the person authorized to initiate such action. Financial planning is the work of a top management. HO financial planning is a part of a larger planning process in an organization. The fifth is a providing for a flexibility. The financial planning should ensure proper flexibility in objective, policies and procedure to adjust according to the changing economic situation. The changing economic environment may be offer new opportunities. The business should be able to make use of such a situation for the benefits of the concern. A rigged financial planning will not let the business use new opportunities. The PPT is finished. Thank you.